Good morning, everyone. It's your boy Rome. I would like to say hello to everyone out there in YouTube and Facebook land. Today's blog is going to be on action cameras and the fact that I did a slight upgrade for my B-roll cameras that I usually mount on my bike. And as many of you have known, if you've been following my videos, that I use a Sony AS200V as my primary camera, and then I use the Gopro Hero Session, which was the 4, as my B-roll camera. Well, recently GoPro has come out with the Hero Session 5, which is the 4K version of the original cube-like action camera that they came out with. And if you guys have seen some of my previous videos and you saw my prediction as to what GoPro would most likely do concerning this small form factor for these little cameras, is that they would come out with a 4K version of this camera, and most likely would have a bunch of new features which should have been included in the original model. Well, this here is actually the GoPro Hero Session 5, as well as this one is. Okay, so there's 2 of them, just so in case you're curious. But one of the cool new features that they have with these new cameras is that they have voice control, which is a really nice thing. If you're mounting these cameras to a distance, or you're putting them someplace that's up high out of your range. Like a lot of times we shoot corporate events, or we'll shoot weddings, and we need the cameras to be, up and about, where we can't always gain easy access to them. So there's commands that you can give these cameras as simple as GoPro record video, and it automatically starts to record video. GoPro stop recording. GoPro take a photo. GoPro burst mode. GoPro turn off. So, not saying that these simple features that should have been included in the first models for most people will be enough to upgrade. For me, I think about a lot of this as, things that I'll use in my blogging, for, my cycle, videos and things like that, as well as my everyday use in my studios and events that I shoot for clients. So usually that's how I make my decisions. And like I said, if you watch my previous video, that's kind of my thought process when I look at new technology is, how will it apply, to my everyday workflow? And is it something that's going to be dependable? Because dependability for me is one of the most important things. Now, at Best Buy, these cameras are $299. And what surprised me was they gave me a $45 gift card along with the purchase of the $299 camera, which in theory reduces the price by almost $50. So you're literally almost getting the camera for $250, something along that line. But if you remember, when the original Session came out, if you're familiar with them, they were $399, which is very close to GoPro's mid-range high-end action camera. And this year they came out with this one for $299. The GoPro Session 4 still exists, and you can get that for $199. So the disadvantage to that one is that it does not have 4K. If you're interested in shooting in 4K, it does not have a lot of the same frame rates and controls that this camera will have. And what I mean by that is, shutter speed, ISO controls, things like that. But overall, I still think it's a good investment. It's a good camera. Now, I think if you wait a little bit closer to the end of the year, you'll see deals at places like, Best Buy. You'll see deals at Micro Center, Walmart, a lot of the online stores, maybe even Amazon, reducing the price on the original GoPro Session if you guys are interested in that camera. Anyway, guys, I just wanted to touch base on this with you guys and show you what my upgrade was and my thought processes as to why I decided to upgrade to this camera. I am still torn because I'm looking at, you know, the Nikon Key Mission 360 as a 360 action camera. I've also looked at the Samsung 360. Well, I no longer have a Samsung phone, you know, after the recall for the Note 7, so now I have an iPhone 7 Plus. So that the Samsung phone is pretty much out of the market because of the fact that you need that phone in order to control it. As far as the Nikon 360 goes, I have seen so many horrible reviews on that camera, on the application that it uses to, you know, for your smartphone or your tablet. So I think what I'll do on that is, you know, similar to what I predicted on this camera from GoPro. Nikon most likely next year will come out with another version of that 360 action camera that will be, you know, the second version, which will also have all the new features that we thought this camera should have come out with. And I think a lot of the action cameras, the 360 cameras, will jump from 4K to possibly 6, maybe even 8K, just because you need that added resolution, you know, for the 360 quality of the video, because many 360 cameras still look a bit fuzzy and very soft. Some of them are just horrible, but, you know, that's just, you know, how the industry works. But anyway, guys, I want to say good morning, everyone. Have a blessed week. And that's my update on my action camera setup for my blogging and as far as the studio. So you guys have a great week, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe, share this video, and feel free to comment in the sections if you have any questions that I'm qualified to answer. I will most likely get to those right away. Peace. I'm out.